What is goody, y'all? How is everyone? I see you guys up in here. Can you guys hear me okay? Am I good? How is my sound, y'all? Do I sound okay? Are you guys digging the glasses? How do I look? How are we doing? Team Nintendo in the building. What's going on? I see y'all up in here. Big Rob, hello. How are you? I hope you are well. CB Hunts over there on Twitch. D Inferno. You, sir. Loud and clear. Thank you. Giorgio, I see you. Elijah, look at y'all coming through. Don Trail, what's up? Let's start this off correctly. We're going to talk about consoles. You like the glasses? The glasses, I think they're doing okay today. I didn't want to miss any outrageous comments or any Nintendo slander. So I got my glasses on today and I hope that works. I'm trying to see if I can put on like a nice little like background music. Let's see. Can y'all still hear me? Can you hear the music at all? Is that okay? Or is that too loud? Let me know what's going on. If you need me to ban them, I got you. Thank you, CB. I will let you know because we will be kicking some people today. I am sure of that. You still like video game? You can hear it. So the vibe is good. The music is good. You can hear me. I'm good. Okay. Okay, so we're going to start this off. I need to know where we're at in this chat. Team Nintendo or Team Sega? Put it in the comments. Let me know where we're at. Team Nintendo or Team Sega before we get this conversation started. I need to know. Nintendo, put it all in caps, just like this. All in caps so I can see it very well. Team Nintendo or Team Sega? What are we doing? Team Nintendo, that's me. Nintendo for life? Let's go. Team, God damn it, Zari, come on, bro. Just pick a side, dude. Look, we all love all the consoles. We love all the consoles. But if you have to pick a side, are you Team Nintendo or are you Team Sega? Pick a side. Let's go. Let me see. Team both. Still. Team both. Team Sega. Team. Then it says NES. Team Nintendo. Team Nintendo. Team player Nick was good, my friend. I hope you're having a wonderful day and all is going well. Thank you for that. Yes, all is going well. CB Hunts is Team Nintendo. Nintendo is for the king. If it ain't loyalty, it ain't royalty. What's up, nerd world? I see you. I love that. Yes. Nintendo is for the king and queen. Team Nintendo. Wow. Wow. This is really interesting to me. There is a lot of Nintendo in here. Where were y'all at when I posted my video? Okay. When I posted my video, you guys weren't saying too much. Now you guys are coming strong. Why is that? Sega is where the Sonic sucks. Let me find out. We have some Nintendo love up in here. I'm gonna go ahead and put that up on the screen. only because of the Nintendo 64 changed my life. Thank you, Zari. Thank you for picking a side. I knew you could do it. I knew you could do it. Queen G, you got Sega Genesis. Elijah, what are you talking about? I have a Sega Genesis emulator. I do. Okay, so I feel like the love is balanced in here. Team Nintendo, Team Sega. I love it. Let's go ahead and get Be Like Black Mike 5, my annoying brother, up in here so he can see some of this. I'm going to add him to the stage. And he's frozen.
No, I was taking a drink. What up? What up? Clear my throat.
Oh, like, well, here we go. So I saw you in the comments, Team Nintendo. Am I right or am I right?
Yeah, you were right. I did it twice. I had to switch platforms because the other one was not showing the correct name. So here I am.
I'm glad. Cedric, what are you drinking? Be Like Black Mike 5. What do you got?
I have one of my favorite drinks from BJ's. Shout out to BJ's. If you like reds, I highly recommend.
This is a sponsored stream.
Exactly. Jeremiah Red. This is good stuff. This is good stuff.
That sounds good. I'm actually switching it up. I'm trying to be on good vibes today. So I'm drinking light tonight instead of drinking dark. So I've got some gin and tonic today to relax. Yeah, some G&T. He says BJ Brew House.
Yeah, of course I got my water here, so we're
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. What did I see this? Team Nintendo, although Pac-Man on Sega Genesis is the best version of Pac-Man. Incorrect. That is an incorrect statement. That is incorrect. I think Pac-Man on the little Pac-Man emulators that you can purchase, I think those play much better than Sega Genesis. Much better. Giorgio Arcade says he's drinking water. I feel a sinus coming on, so I'm trying to take it easy. Good for you. Please do not get infected on my stream. Whiskey does help for that. So we are going to talk about our favorite consoles, right? This is a debate, but it's not really a debate because really
not between you and me.
Yeah, not between you and me. It is not. Because I feel like depending on how your situation, how you grew up, is the reason why you probably feel a certain way towards a certain console. So even though you're wrong.
First thing that popped in my head was like, if your parents loved you or not. Depending on what console you got.
You know what we don't talk about ever, or what we don't see a lot is what about the gamers who didn't grow up with a Nintendo or a Sega, that grew up with nothing, but are gamers today? Like
maybe like PC or I don't know what else.
No, like they had to go to their friend's house or to a family member's house. Is there anyone in the comments that did not grow up with a Nintendo? Wait a minute. First of all, if your first console is a PlayStation,
you're too young.
Yeah. This chat is not rated E for everyone. I'm just saying.
I think I kind of fall in that category though, because my Sega experiences were at our uncle's house and was at friend's house. So, I mean, of course, we did have the Nintendo stuff, but
I mean, that's how it was for me. But you know what? I'm gonna say this, y'all, and y'all can clip it if you want. You can clip it if you want. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Because I grew up with Nintendo, I was like, intrigued, right, of the Sega Genesis, because I didn't have it. So like when my friends had it, I'd be like, "Ooh, let me come over so I can play that Sega Genesis," because I didn't have it. I was very much intrigued, but I knew where home was at. Okay, home is right here. It's right here, y'all.
So I felt that way about you with your Game Gear, and I had the Game Boy. not realizing that I had the real deal already, and I didn't figure that out probably till like a decade later that I was better off, because I was always jealous of your color screen with your Game Gear.
Yeah,
but
you were.
I think I had probably more fun, better games with my Game Boy. So, and anyone I missed in the chat that's saying what's up, I'll go back and read it.
I will say this, yes, okay. I'm all Nintendo, but it was Team Game Gear. Yes, I was the team Game Gear. What's up, Twitch? What's up, YouTube? Real quick, because we're in this building and we're doing this thing how we do it. Hashtag Team Gaming. If you want to be entered into the giveaway, we are doing another giveaway. The last giveaway was successful. Hashtag Team Gaming. We love all gaming. So if you want to get a special gift from Be Like Black Mike 5 and myself, hashtag Team Gaming will enter you into the giveaway. Before we jump into this console showdown and bring on our special guests, why don't we just, catch up real quick? Are there any football fans in the building? Are there any football fans? Is anyone doing fantasy football? I'm a Baltimore Ravens fan, and we took a tough loss.
I'm a Denver Broncos fan, and we took a tough win. We should have spread some cheeks, but we didn't really do what we were supposed to do, but we got the win.
That Eagles.
I still feel good.
That Eagle.
I respect Eagles.
Wait a minute. I think I have sound effects for that now. Boo. Boo, boo, boo. Giants fan.
As a Bronco fan, I feel bad for the Giants fans because we went through the whole Russell Wilson thing. So good luck.
Oh, yeah.
Week one didn't look so hot.
Yeah, He did the Russell Wilson thing first. NFL hype, I'm not sharing my team. They're bad right now. Oh, so now you definitely have to share it. Team Belly.
It's probably the Cowboys.
Yeah, please tell me it's the Cowboys. Please tell me it's the Cowboys. NBA fan, Big Rob says he's an NBA fan. Okay, right on.
That's fair.
James Kent says, anybody remember? Oh, snap, we found one. There it is. There's our Cowboys fan.
What was that?
I need
Super
y'all
Bowl
to do well
32
on Sunday.
Super Bowl 33.
Their
Broncos
last
and Falcons.
Super Bowl.
There was no dirty bird there. I know that was a long time ago. It's like 1999.
There wasn't. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and jump into this, so we don't have our special guest waiting for.
Just chilling, waiting.
Yeah, he's just chilling. He's just waiting. So I do have this. We are going to talk about.
Yes, Broncos over the Colts.
Oh wait! Did he say who his team was? Not a Cowgirl fan. Ooh wee. Chicago Bulls. We love the Chicago Bulls when Jordan was there. That's the last time I paid attention to them. 49ers fan here. Oof. Gosh. How are you doing? Did they win last week? No. Right? Purdy didn't take it to win.
I actually don't. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
feel
think
like
so.
they did, but I don't know.
Toast, I see you up in here. How are you? I hope you are well. We're going to shoot this out one more time, and then we're going to bring on our guest. Hashtag Team Gaming will get you into the giveaway, and I will send you a special gift from my heart. Okay, y'all. I have on my glasses today so that I can see everything that I need to see. I mean, I can only do the best that I can, right? So let's jump into it. Hold on. Let me put this up. Let me see if I can find it. Wait a minute. Told you there's gonna be, there's gonna be some issues, but we'll get there. Here we go.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world on HBO pay-per-view. Ladies and gentlemen, from Mandalay Bay, Las Vegas, let's get ready to rumble!
Oh, yeah.
Nicely done. Very nicely
Are you
done.
yawning, bro?
No, I was going rumble.
So we're going to talk about this console showdown, and this next segment is sponsored by Mbits. Johnny Star, how are you?
What's going on, man?
Jonnystarrgames.
Let's get ready to rumble.
You know why you're here, right?
Yes, I do.
2 against 1. Let's get it.
Okay, y'all. So we're gonna set this off. We're gonna set this off right, and then we're gonna ask him some questions. Now, okay, wait. Before I play this, just remember this is a safe space. Okay, we're here to have fun. We're here to have a good time. We love all retro gaming, modern gaming. We love it all. Okay, so if you hear something,
all gamers,
there's no reason to get upset or angry. At the end of the day, we're all gaming fans. Okay, so let's start with this, and then we'll talk to Johnny. How about that? Oh,
and so do you. Hi, I'm Queen G22.
Wait a minute.
Ninja Turtles gaming geek.
Let's do that one more time.
Sega sucks. And so do you. Hi, I'm Queen G22. Ninja Turtles gaming geek stuff and travel.
Like an infomercial.
Johnny, with that, wait a minute. I'm not sure.
Hello.
Let's make sure.
Sega sucks. And so do you.
You funny,
Hi,
you know?
I'm Queen G.
Jonnystarrgames. What makes you and wait, before we bring him on and let him say everything, that is the type of person that I am, is that it wouldn't be fair to have a conversation without bringing a Sega fan, right? Because then it would just be a Sega slander show. Okay, so I did that for y'all. I brought in a Sega fan, but before we hear everything that he wants to say right now, I want you guys to hear this too. Pay attention.
It was just, they was out of their league way too early. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, snap.
They tried to keep up. Nintendo, as you know, Nintendo didn't come out with a Nintendo GameCube until 2001 or something like that. Sega came out with the Sega Dreamcast back in 1998. And PlayStation came out with the first PlayStation. When was that? Like PlayStation 2 came out in like 2000, in the year 2000, right? It's year 2000, something like that. So Sega just messed up.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, Sega sure did mess up.
Stop trying to
lie.
Sega just messed up.
Can we just play that on repeat?
Like so PlayStation Sega just messed up. Sega should.
Okay.
I can
that should have been the whole video.
I can explain.
We ask a question and then you just play that.
I can explain.
Before we get into that, Johnny, tell us, why you are Team Sega. Give us that background.
Okay, so it all started when I was born. All right, let's get it.
Not that far.
All right, so in my house growing up, we had both consoles, but the first console that I seen growing up was Sega. I was introduced to Sega through my dad. My dad was a Sega fan. On the other hand, my mom was a Nintendo fan along with her brother, and that's how it went about. It was a whole console war between them, and that's what led the fuel to the fire for me. Seeing Sega, me having Sonic things, and it's pretty much.
Let me just ask. Much. Why was there a Sega CD? Is that like? Are you asking if that was existed?
I'm gonna be true.
Was that
I'm
their
gonna be
attempt
truthful.
to
I'm gonna be truthful with y'all.
compete with
I didn't know
PlayStation?
I didn't know Sega CD existed until like after the Dreamcast. That's how horrible Sega CD did. I know that for a fact.
Oh, that they even tried to attempt to do that.
Yeah. So I had to go back in history about why the Sega CD had failed. Years
But
ago. Of course,
Sega
growing
CD,
up.
was that an add-on to? Was that like one of those add-on pieces?
Sega CD was
'Cause there was-
before Dreamcast.
Well, I mean, they had the Genesis, right? And then they just had like a bunch of add-on stuff that just kind of made it all big and bulky. Was Sega CD one of those, or was it its own thing?
No, Sega CD
do we
was his
know?
own thing, right? Yeah, I think it was his own thing.
Oh, there you go. See, it was an add-on. Okay, there it is.
It was add-on?
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
Okay.
you.
What
Fixing that
is
says Red
that
Dragon.
about? Like, y'all just had a console, and then because it wasn't good enough, y'all just kept like adding stuff to it to try to make it better. Is that what it was?
I think Sega just was before that. I think Sega just did stuff before their time. I think they just tried to rush stuff to just. I think they was trying to put Nintendo into the ground.
Oh,
That's
God.
what it was. But
Oh,
we got to be real though.
I mean, we definitely have to be real. Who in the
Real,
chat saw Console Wars? If you saw Console Wars, let me know in the chat. If you saw High Score on Netflix, let me know in the chat. So, let's bring this back real quick.
Too. Ninja Turtles gaming geek stuff and try.
Hold on.
Let me say what I have to say and then try.
Right. Hold on.
And then you're free to go nuts and say all your Sega loving stuff and how you feel disrespected and all that kind of stuff. So, number one, some of you are too young to understand this, and it shows, okay? But back in the day, see, I was born in 82. Now, I know I look amazing. That's not the point, okay?
That's not the point right now.
Back then, there were two types of households. You were a Nintendo household or you were a Sega household, okay?
All right. What do we think about that comment? Sega household or a Nintendo household, and that is the determining factor of why people feel the way that they feel. Yay or nay? What do you think? Be like Mike 5?
Yeah, I mean, I most people probably couldn't get both, right? And so at some point, someone had to make a decision that was like, I'm gonna get this, whether because it's on sale or they thought it was better, or they were like, hey, this looks like crap, I'm gonna get a Sega. And some people obviously got the Nintendo. So, I think that's probably most households and how we kind of got here. And then hopefully you were able to kind of dab into the other one to see if you liked it better or not. And, I think the rest is history. Obviously, we know which one turned out to be better, but, how many people had both? I'd be curious, because we sure didn't. You get one and you stick with it. So
yeah, let us know in the comments how many of your parents bribed your love by buying you both consoles. So Johnny, you said
I feel like the only reason why they would get the other one is if you were like, I hate this, right?
Oh, okay. So our parents bought us a Nintendo. If at any point we were like, I hate this, they would be like, oh, well then I guess
weren't
go
getting
in your room
anything.
and play something else.
Yeah, I had a Sega. My brother was on the Nintendo, so that's how that worked out.
Nintendo Entertainment or Super Nintendo?
The NES, the NES and the Super.
The NES and the Super.
Yeah.
So you grew up in a household where you had both consoles,
right?
And you just gravitated towards the Sega because
my family was gamers. That's what it was. So.
Okay, but you had a Nintendo and a Super Nintendo.
Yeah,
why the Sega?
I was a Sega because I grew up on Sega. Sega was the first for me.
Oh, Sega was the first for you. I thought you had
Sega
both consoles in the house.
No. Sega was the first for me. I didn't care about touching the Nintendo. I was just so infatuated with Sonic.
Zari says he had the NES and the Genesis. So he was one of those special children that had both. Which he won't pick a side. No, actually, I think he did earlier. He did pick a side, which fun fact about Zari, he has never heard about Dr. Mario.
Wow. No, what? yeah. I'll do it again.
How you not hear about Dr. Mario? How you not know about Dr. Mario?
That's
Talking
OG
about we
of
had
the
both consoles in the
OGs.
house.
Come on.
But you've never heard of Dr. Mario. That makes no sense. That's
No,
That's
snap.
yeah,
Nitro.
that's wild. That's wild.
that's super wild.
What up, Nitro?
Nitro is Nitro in the building.
Yeah,
I
so
missed
it was Sonic. It was Sonic for me, and then
It was Sonic.
playing
Okay,
for the,
so-
yeah. Go ahead.
So let's go back to your statement. Let's watch it again so that you can explain yourself.
Stay in their lane and start trying to start these beasts. I had to
Well, I like starting there, but we're gonna start
drop
over.
the Sega Dreamcast, and then PlayStation dropped that PlayStation 2 with that DVR system on it. They played DVDs. It was over with. That's when Sega started to crash. You know, so Sega was just, you know, they was out of their league way too early. You know what I'm saying? They tried to keep up. They tried to Nintendo, as you know, Nintendo didn't come out with the Nintendo GameCube until what, 2001 or something like that. Sega came out with the Sega Dreamcast back in 1998, and PlayStation came out with the first PlayStation. When was that? Like 1990. I mean, PlayStation 2 came out in like 2000, in the year 2000, right? It's year 2000, something like that. So I mean, yeah, PlayStation Sega just messed up. Sega should just like stay. Look. Let's all right. So
You have the floor.
So all right. So this is what I have to say about this, man. I would like to say Sega did like the fire to make y'all better. All right. Yeah. If we gonna be honest, the only reason why
Let's be honest, please.
Yes, if we gonna be honest, the only reason why y'all stepped y'all game up is because Sega put that pressure on y'all. All right.
Wow.
Why did Nintendo want to
I'm so
evolve?
sorry, Johnny had to go.
Just like that, he gone.
Why did they want to evolve in the gaming industry? Because of Sega. We all play our part. I got you. Let's just admit that. Now Sega, I just feel like Sega did, move too fast. They tried to, now they started to diss PlayStation. We can say that for another day,
Oh yeah, we can do a whole other chat on that
we
one.
can say that for another day. But at the end of the day, man, Sega did their thing for a little bit, then they just tried to do too much. I knew they should have stayed in their own lane. If they would have, where could we be?
Do you think maybe they messed up?
Oh, I know they messed up. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean,
look, I'm not a delusional Sega fan. I ain't gonna. I know.
16-bit arcade graphics.
You can't do this on Nintendo. Genesis does.
16-bit sports action.
You can't do this on Nintendo. Genesis
Does.
Genesis
Does.
Genesis
Does.
Genesis
Does.
Genesis does.
Get Joe Montana free, Pat Riley free, Buster Douglas free, Super Monaco GP free, or Collins free.
Genesis does.
What Nintendo?
that's your problem right there. Why you guys running your mouth talking all this mess? Why you couldn't just come on the scene?
You're gonna do this big ad, and the first thing you're gonna do is the Michael Jackson Moonwalker game.
If Sega didn't do that, Nintendo wouldn't have evolved.
Oh,
They wouldn't have. They put Sega won for a little bit now. We know that's true. They have
won
now.
what, sir? Won what?
They won in sales.
When?
With
What?
Sonic, yeah. The Sega Genesis over Nintendo.
What are you talking about? Are you talking about like within a certain amount of months? Like
Yeah, but it don't
That's
matter.
gotta be a
They
certain
still
period.
They still won. Nintendo had to step it up. Remember, Nintendo didn't even have sweat. They didn't even have blood when it came to Mortal Kombat. All right.
we don't need blood. We don't need it.
Yes, you did. Then why did they get blood?
Anyways, I don't
Why
need
did they get blood? Why did they get blood?
Did we get blood?
Yes, eventually.
Because we wanted it when we wanted it, but we
Nah,
didn't need it.
because you knew if you didn't step it up, Sega helped y'all evolve. This is the truth. They helped y'all evolve. You could
I
not
like
that
my
was more
friend.
of
could
like
just be
realizing that
who gonna have a
what the
fatality
people
just with an
wanted, rather
uppercut,
than
and then they
being
can
like,
pay Sega and you
Sega
can do a
pushed that
fatality
to
with the
you.
head coming off.
What'd you say? Be like Black Mike 5?
I was just saying that I think they we're probably more of like this is what the consumers want, rather than being like, oh, Sega did that. So
nah, they ain't want to get left behind.
Doing to help us make a better game. I don't know if I'm buying. I feel like Nintendo was doing their thing. Sega came out probably, and honestly, this is pure just what I think, right? So Sega came out, they did their thing. You said that Sonic was very successful at a certain period of time, and then Nintendo was probably like whatever, and then Sega just got a big head, and we're like, okay, we can do more, we can catch up to them. Let's do this, let's do that, let's do that. And Nintendo's over here like, all right, you do you, we're gonna keep doing our own thing. And then just kept doing this, and Sega was like, and then it just ended. Is what I think happened.
I think that's a very good theory.
I think Sony coming in helping out is what ended it. Not Nintendo. Not Nintendo.
I mean, we could take that.
We're not Nintendo. Yeah.
So EAE says y'all got to be honest. Well, we're always honest. Okay. Sega was cooler in the 90s. I don't know about that. PlayStation before PlayStation. Oh, it was PlayStation before PlayStation. I love Nintendo, but it was more geared towards kids, even though we were all kids at the time, but I digress. So
yeah, they jumping me in here. You see that, bro? Come on now.
That's a valid statement. Okay, look, Nintendo was doing their thing, pleasing kids and families, and that was my whole point when I made this video, that Sega comes on the scene. Well, you know what? Let's just go ahead and let's try to find it. Let me see if I can find it. Where am I?
You have to get a code.
I might not be. Maybe it's gone. Did I get rid of it? I got rid of it.
Wait. So read that by Brooklyn Gamer. Is that true for Sega that you had to do a code to get the blood in Mortal Kombat?
Sorry, you don't have to bribe us, but thank you so much. We appreciate it. I see you. I will stop harassing you. I promise.
I appreciate you, Zari. I appreciate that.
Brooklyn Game. Okay, go ahead, read that.
Mortal Kombat for the Super Nintendo did not have blood, but Mortal Kombat for the Sega Genesis had blood, but you had to you had to do a code. And I'm just asking, is that true?
Is that true?
So if you didn't know the code, then you didn't get the blood.
Oh, can anyone deny
or
confirm
validate that?
Is that true? Does anybody know?
That throws that hole.
Nah, Nintendo. Did Nintendo had to put in the code? Is that what they saying for blood?
I mean, true? Reading it sounded like Sega needed to.
No, the first Mortal Kombat didn't have blood. They couldn't. It didn't matter if they didn't have a code. For Nintendo.
I do not know that. Don Trell Allen says very, very true. Is that in regards to this code thing?
Sex.
Oh, I'm so sorry, y'all. I did not even mean to put that on there like that, but you know.
You trying to go back with it? Trying to go back with the Sega sucks?
Okay, that time I really didn't mean to do that. I'm curious now. I want to go check that out. Are you saying that Super Nintendo we could do that, but we had to put in a code? Was that like a Game Genie type code that you could put in and then you could have blood? Is that what we're talking about? I know you can remove blood in some of the games.
I guess they Googled it. They said that you could. They said you had to have a code. I never knew that.
Okay, so that sounds like good parenting. Okay. it was basically not there unless
I don't feel bad because the Nintendo fans didn't even know that. So hey, if G didn't know it, I shouldn't feel bad for not knowing it.
I think what Nitro Gaming is just put up there about Sonic and Mario, I think we need to ask the chat if how they feel about that.
Did y'all have a topic if Sonic or Mario is better?
Well, we haven't fully gotten there. I mean, because there's a lot of stuff where we could discuss why Nintendo and Mario is better than Sonic and Sega, but we haven't gotten to that directly. But I would love that. Just like how we gauged the chat earlier, Team Sega or Team Nintendo. Go ahead. What side are you on? Are you a Mario are you a Sonic? Team Mario or Team Sonic? Go see. I love Dontrell. I don't even know you, but I feel like we're connected.
Come on, Sonic fans. Come on, Sonic fans. Hey man, I walked into
We are
Best.
connected.
Listen,
Okay?
growing up, I walked into Best Buy with a big Sonic statue. They didn't even have a big Mario statue. Yeah, they did. I'm just playing.
You want to know what?
The Mario statue was kind of smaller. The Sonic was bigger. You know?
But it was there. Seen a lot of Mario.
Let's get one of the Twitch. We got Team Mario all the way. I made this comment on one of my videos. I went into a video store and all of their like art graffiti was Mario. And I was like, it's always Mario. Why aren't y'all putting up? See, I'm trying really hard not to cuss. Why aren't you putting up stuff with Sonic? There's a reason. There's a reason.
See, you didn't grow up in my city. See, you on the West Coast, I'm on the East Coast. It was very different. I'm sorry. It was both.
So.
It was both. You would walk into Best Buy where I was at, and they had a whole red side for Nintendo, a blue side for Sega. You had a big Mario statue, and you had a big Sonic statue facing off.
But I think
they had that in every Best Buy.
Mario. They still had to have Mario though.
But I think it shows how Nintendo did a better job at adopting Mario as their essentially mascot, right? And I don't think Sega did as good as a job as making Sonic like their brand the way that they did Mario, or Nintendo did Mario, which is another place where
that's Sega my brother, y'all. Go ahead, say what you got to say. Say what you check.
I mean, it's true, right? I mean, everyone associates Nintendo with Mario and vice versa. Like, you know, people like Sonic. I remember Sonic being okay, but I'm not like Sonic Sega. It's like Sonic is Sonic. Mario is Nintendo.
Mario is Nintendo.
I mean,
Sonic. Say, Johnny.
I mean, hey, man, Sonic is still gangster though, because he's doing great without being on one console. Like, Sonic, I'm sorry, the movies, everything, just Sonic is the man. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all can't stop Sonic. Y'all can't stop.
I'm not hating on Sonic. I'm just saying.
Absolutely right. Sonic is doing great now, but what platform is he mostly on right now?
On every console, but
whoever will take him.
Every console though. I know, but hey, that's a smart move by Sega. Look, we didn't do good.
What do you mean they have no choice?
We can publish games.
That's like fine. A survival tactic.
That's fine. But the fact that Sega, all right, this is why I feel Sonic is so
What'd you say?
That's a survival tactic. Yeah.
The reason why I feel Sonic is so G is because he can stand alone without a console. I don't think the same for Mario. Mario not gonna be able to do that.
He doesn't need to.
But if Nintendo let him go, Mario will not do what Sonic doing. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I have seen
several videos of people saying, Nintendo, go ahead and release Mario to the masses because the Sony gamers want to play Mario Kart. I'm like, y'all can't have Mario. Chill, bro.
Mario would be like Crash if they would hit the market like that.
Chill. Oh, what's up, Life of Tay Gaming? I see you up in the building. How are you? I hope you are well. So I'm just going to go ahead and say the way that the chat went off, that it looks like we are a Team Mario type of family. And Sonic is grateful. Sonic is grateful. He found his home. And Mario took him in, right? And said, you can live here now.
Can I click these? Okay. What is that? Cypha? CYPHA? They have a great point. I think would be a next point of why Nintendo did significantly better than Sega and is better than Sega.
All right, I'm gonna bump this over. Hold on, I'm gonna mute it, but we are going to have this discussion. I think this is the start of the other discussion that I wanted to have. Let me get this up.
Witness the birth of the incredible Nintendo.
Okay. So there's a series of different types of games, right? And we can start with RPGs. Let us know in the chat Who had better RPGs? Sega
This should
or
be hands
Nintendo?
down. Hands, not even, not even close.
Go ahead, be like Black Mike 5. Speak your piece.
I mean, just like you said, you got the whole Final Fantasy series. You've had, Chrono Trigger. I don't know. I mean, Secrets of Mana. I don't know if that was on Sega. I just mean overall, like Johnny Star, maybe you can help me. Like, I can't think of a single RPG game that came out with Sega that did successful.
Oh, snap. Let me put you on the big screen, sir. Say that again.
I can't think of a single RPG game that did successful on Sega.
Y'all are attacking me, huh?
I mean, I'm asking a question. I mean,
I can agree to that. I can agree to that. I'm not gonna deny that, y'all. I'm not gonna deny that Nintendo won the battle, and yes.
We're talking RPG.
Yeah, the RPGs. I'm not gonna front. I ain't gonna front. The Final Fantasy,
Illusions of Gaia. I mean, any RPG game that, and of course, I'm okay to be corrected if I name a game that was on both consoles and it did well on the Sega as well. But usually when I go back and I'm trying to look up games that I didn't play and I ended up playing later, like it was like this game, Super Nintendo, right? This game, N64, like whatever that looked like, it always directed you to a Nintendo console to play those games, which I did. So, and I just think that, and I was also reading something earlier where, that I think the internet also agrees that that's an area that Sega didn't really succeed well, which helped Nintendo once again be better.
Yeah, and I had to see. Here's the thing with that. I would have the chat help me out on more of that when it comes to RPGs, because I wasn't always like that with RPGs. I was more of fighting games, and that was pretty much my thing growing up. Fighting games was my thing growing up first, before I got into things like the only reason why I touched Nintendo is because of Zelda.
Yeah,
because of Zelda. Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah,
go ahead and put that in the chat because I'm actually curious on that as well. If you follow me on YouTube, then you know that I was a late bloomer to RPGs, period. But I love it when people scream, Nintendo, who is that? Real deal. We see you in the building. What's going on?
My big brother is crazy with them RPGs. I used to just watch him play them.
What are Sega's successful RPGs? Or should we just say RPGs? Like they didn't have anything successful at all? I love the silence on us. I love that. We're like,
we're like, I don't know.
You can highlight that with the sports games because that's what it was for me. Fighting sports games, that's what it was.
Wait, what is this? Side note, dude, sorry, don't bring that up in here right now. Okay,
we heard that from somewhere else too, right?
We have heard it several places. Okay, and that is going to be a whole different conversation. I am going to speak to you later, one-on-one. Thank you for that. But listen, Mario Kart is better than Diddy Kong Racing, period. We're moving on. Okay. Phantasy Star was successful RPG on
talk
Sega.
about that later. Yeah, talk about that later. Come and say no, Mario Kart.
I have never heard of that.
Star? Who played Phantasy Star?
Yeah, chat. Anybody in the chat?
Well, I'm sure some. So none of us played it, and not you. You didn't play any RPGs on Sega, Johnny.
No, not at a young age. No, I didn't play nothing like that. I would have to go back and actually play games as RPGs.
You are trying to start a fight. Sorry, you are. You are trying to start a fight.
I got to admit that I wasn't like big on RPGs like that. Not until I got into obviously Nintendo with the Final Fantasies and playing that.
Phantasy Star of Arcadia. So that was your one and only RPG then. That was it. That's all you guys had.
It looks cool, I guess.
You're looking at it?
Yeah, I'm trying to look it up. I just say I don't know what it is. It looks all right.
Okay, so we look, like I said, we are a fair podcast. So I'm not going to jump into the obvious. I'm going to jump into another good topic. What about platformers? Which console had better platformers, Nintendo or Sega? Let us know in the comments. Go ahead, Johnny. What do you think? I'm telling you, you're wrong, but go ahead.
Sega, Sega chat, Sega. Look, I gotta say, they trying to make me, turn on Sega in this thing. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna be biased. I don't care. I'm gonna be biased. I don't care. Sega.
We're not gonna make you turn on your squad. Okay. Besides Sonic, what other platformers did you have?
Man,
Don't worry.
Say it.
Are you trying to? Are you trying to? You funny, G. I love you.
I asked you a question, and I'm going to wait for you to answer the question.
I mean, that's what I was on. I gotta admit, that's what I was on Sega for. I was just in love with Sonic.
I have to agree to that. We are the people who start the beef. I'm be straight
Streets
up.
of Rage.
It's like that person that talk all that shit, and then man, you get into a fight, you get into a scuffle, you get your ass whooped because you can't back up your words or whatever. It's because Sega tried to go after PlayStation. What messed them up? Then when Sega came out, the Sega Dreamcast. Hey,
those are your words, sir.
Listen, Streets of Rage, though. That's it. Pretty much, that's what I love.
That's what I said. I was like, go ahead and say
it.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna be fair, and I'm gonna give y'all that. But before we go there, because we lightweight touched on this on our last stream, so let me pay attention to the chat. Okay, now here are some good ones. I do agree. Earthworm Jim, Shinobi. I can't click on it. It's going too fast. There we go. Earthworm Jim gets a lot of credit. I never played Earthworm Jim, and that is a game that I did want to play because I heard about the hype on that one. So you never played Earthworm Jim, did you?
No.
I tried playing. Wait, no, we're not. We are not doing that. Okay, we are not. Battletoads is out. Okay, Battletoads is out because Battletoads was on Nintendo, Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
Same with Aladdin. Aladdin is also out. We are talking about like specific games to that console. Okay. And both of those games played better on Nintendo anyways. The only reason you guys liked Aladdin was because you guys had a sword. Okay. And it was unnecessary. Joe and Mac?
Prefer my Apples.
Joe and Mac was on Nintendo. Joe and Mac was on Nintendo, and that game was terrible.
So
Sonic and Knuckles.
So pretty much, is it fair to say that Sega was an Xbox of the 90s? That's what y'all trying to say right now?
I don't.
I think that's disrespectful to Xbox.
How?
And so do you. Hi.
That's what I said.
How's it disrespectful to Xbox? 360 was great. 360 was
I mean, I think Xbox
another day.
overall has done better, right? Coming out with Xbox 360, Xbox One, Xbox, what are we, XS, whatever it is, I think has done better than the whole Sega saga.
Yeah.
Maybe you just hit me hard because I do have an Xbox. So
I have an Xbox too.
I forgot y'all was big. I love Xbox too. I can't.
Hey, don't be trying to bring Xbox in this to help back you up.
leave them
sir.
out.
Okay. Stick to your Sega stuff.
Sucks. And so do you.
So yeah. So should we like name off some like platformers from Nintendo, like Mario?
We don't need to because they don't have. Okay, Golden Axe. That was a good one.
Golden Axe was cool.
Golden Axe was cool. Yes. Okay. Well, yeah. Let's do it. What are? I mean, we could, but I mean, once we say Mario, it's a wrap, bro.
Right. Mario.
It's a wrap. Kirby is killing the game, bro. Kirby is undefeated as well. Those are big title names.
Yeah, look, Nintendo did a great job with having games to back up besides
Donkey Kong.
Yeah, I know. All right, put me on the big screen. You got Kirby, you got Zelda, Okay.
You got Donkey
like-
Kong. He said Donkey Kong.
Yeah, I know. You got Donkey Kong. You got Pokemon. I know. I get it.
Doesn't Pokemon, does that count as an RPG though?
Would you count Pokemon as an RPG?
Is it? Isn't that kind of like RPG kind of?
I mean, it's role playing, right? So
Yeah, so and it's level ups. Yeah, right.
All right, Sega fans, what about Toe Jam and Earl? That sounds disgusting.
I forgot about that. Wow.
Shinobi 3 was a work of art. Is that a platformer? Action. I guess it's a platformer. An action platformer? You guys don't know. You guys are just like...
All right.
Yes, we do agree. Aladdin is definitely different. We were cool with throwing our apples on the Nintendo version. You
was
Sega
fun.
people had to have a sword. It was unnecessary.
That just means y'all weren't accurate. You couldn't throw, so you had to just run up on someone and press them. You know,
You couldn't throw.
probably didn't play baseball. I don't know. I mean, I didn't need a sword to beat that game. I just needed an apple
And to jump on him,
heads.
right?
Exactly.
That's
all
it.
I needed.
Okay, so all right, Sega people, let's get into your one and only topic. Well, actually, no,
That's
but
the topic.
we'll do it right now.
I like that comment though. Dark side.
Actually, before we get to your main golden glory, since you weren't here, Johnny, at least for the whole stream, we did ask the chat. So what are y'all beat 'em ups besides Streets of Rage?
Why would you say that? At least let them say it. Go ahead. Say Streets of Rage 2. I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
The best. I don't care. Streets of Rage 2 and 3.
We did forget 3, though. We did forget 3.
Yeah, so y'all better stop, man. That's all we needed. That's all we needed. That's all we
Someone
needed.
in the
baby.
chat brought Altered
That's
Beast.
all we needed.
That game was cool.
Hey, the only beat 'em up games that I loved on Sega, that was it for me. It was Streets of Rage all day.
Contra was on Nintendo, though.
It's no competition to Streets of Rage. I'm sorry. Not
Contra
really.
was. I think Contra was on both, right? Eventually, or I'm pretty sure.
Oh, he's Spaceman Spliff said Contra 3. So you guys didn't have
Oh,
Contra
maybe that
4
was
1? You guys only had Contra 3? What does it say? The first TMNT was a platformer. Yes. The first TMNT was a platformer. And the first TMNT was on what console? Nintendo. Okay. Nintendo.
Hey, girl.
Nintendo. We are looking to
Man, we made you
Okay.
guys so great, man. We made you guys. so great.
you
We
guys
made-
are just throwing out.
we made you guys want to make your games greater, man. That's all.
I'll take that.
You guys
dude.
should be grateful. Guys should be grateful for Sega.
Without Sega's pressure, we wouldn't have blown you out of the water.
I mean, I don't think Nintendo needed Sega's pressure, but it definitely. I don't think it hurts. I think, obviously when companies have competition, they gotta do some things to put the competition away. I do think Sega probably, if they could go back and redo things, I'm sure they would probably cut out all the add-ons, maybe slow things down, not try to throw everything out before everyone else did, not talk trash about Nintendo. That was probably a huge mistake.
That was a huge mistake. Like a Pretty Woman, when she was like, "Oh, you work on commission." Big mistake. Big.
sure.
Yes. Just like that.
I mean, maybe that was the downfall of Sega. It was just poor management. I will say that
It was definitely poor management.
Look,
I think I do always feel like a game that comes to mind was NBA Jam. And I always felt like that game was better on Sega than it was on Super Nintendo.
Mike,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
but can we can we agree though? If it wasn't for this console war, though, can we agree that we won't be here today with the amazing games we had going forward and the competition we went for, with another topic that we could talk about later, between Xbox and PlayStation and
Real talk.
PlayStation and Nintendo, we had great console wars going forward because of Sega. If it wasn't for Sega and Nintendo, we won't even be here today. We won't even be here today, man.
Bro, I was
be here
feeling
today,
you
man.
until you messed that up. Mike, Larry, what
How
is
did I
going
mess it
on?
up? How did I mess it up? How?
You were talking good stuff, talking about
Oh, you don't like Sony, huh? You just don't like hearing PlayStation.
I
love
don't
my
have
kids
any
too.
ill feelings towards PlayStation, but you're trying to start up a topic for a whole other stream, bro.
Got to shift.
Yeah, a whole other stream. Okay, let's address this one. Let me see if I can find it. I didn't timestamp it, so give me a second.
I'm Queen G22.
Oh, let's hear this part one more time.
Sega sucks,
Move on.
and so do you.
Okay.
Minding their business.
Okay. Wait, no, that's the part where I'm talking about how
On
Sega
the little beef between
wait, man.
Nintendo and Sega. It's fun, and then also if you're really feeling like you want to be educated,
education is good.
like Nintendo didn't put any slander out towards Sega.
You don't stop playing because you get old. But you could get old if you stop playing.
That
It was
part.
Sega coming out with their hateful and trying to put Nintendo down. You think I'm wrong? Again, watch the documentary. The sales guy will tell you one of his jobs was to figure out a way to make fun of Nintendo. So as a business owner myself, I just find it tacky. Like you can't even find your own way into the market. You want to try to bring us down in order to bring yourselves up. It's lame, bro.
It's lame. So you do agree that Sega's only mission was to come on there, talk trash, and hope for the best.
That's what it seemed like.
That's what it was. It's like a call. It's a call out in a fight. They just didn't back it up.
They didn't back it up. They didn't.
It's the truth.
Okay.
I said that though. I said it in the video, so you already heard it.
You
They
did.
didn't back it up.
It's
It's like, hey, look, it's like calling somebody out for that fade, then you getting whooped. I get it.
This is true. Okay, now this is the big part. Now I want you to address this part.
So that in itself, and
This part right here.
the comments like, oh my God.
This part.
Solely
Okay.
on the purpose on how much you guys to suckers. Like you couldn't even just figure it out. You just were just like, we're just gonna try to make fun of them, make them look stupid, and then we'll look better. Get out. Miss me with that. Okay? Number 3, the third reason why I say so much about Sega. And it's solely on the purpose on how much you guys hate it. You guys cannot stand it. When I say guys, dude, don't get crazy again. I'm old. I mean, the hardcore people that honestly feel disrespected when I'll be like, oh, Sega sucks. And then you're in the comments like, oh my God. Like, I genuinely find it funny and entertaining for myself how upset you guys get. And
Why do you guys get so defensive? Why is that?
I think it's everything what you said. We wanted Sega to be great, I would say that. Who don't want the console that they grew up with to be great, And I think because a lot of us grew up with Sega, why would I want to see Nintendo outshine Sega? And that's what I grew up with. So of course, like I wanted Sega to win. It's like football. I know the Dolphins suck. I'm a Dolphin fan, by the way, y'all.
Sheesh, I wasn't even gonna put your team out there. Tyreek
Nah,
Hill is costing me money.
It's just an example. I know the Dolphins suck. I know Sega messed up. You know what I'm saying? And guys, like
That's why you guys are so defensive.
Yeah, man. Like I get it,
Dang,
guys.
Johnny.
What else do I say? What do y'all want me to say in the
I don't
chat? What y'all want me to say?
know, bro.
It's the truth, though.
You already
It's
said
the
it.
truth.
You said Sega messed up. And
Sega messed up.
We'll never
messed
know
up.
if they had done it right or done it differently.
We would never know.
We'll never
We
know.
would never know.
But
we know
here's
where we're
my
at.
point. The reason why I targeted Sega on that is because, and we're not going to rail off, but Sega gamers, pro Sega and pro PlayStation gamers are the same. When you tell them that their console, I want to say something else, but since this is sponsored, is not that good, they lose their minds. And what I was saying was, if you tell a Nintendo gamer that their games just aren't as good as everyone else's, we're just like, okay, bet, but we still love our games. We don't get super defensive, but Sega and okay, I'm gonna give you guys some real facts. Okay, this is really what happened. When I posted that video, immediately I lost. I'll take my glasses off for this. I lost like 400 subscribers like in 2 minutes. Boom, bam, right? And then later I ended up gaining like 2,000 subscribers. But the Nintendo fans didn't say anything in the comments. It was only Sega fans. And I was like, okay, I appreciate y'all for subscribing, but can y'all back a sister up? It was only the Sega people who were like losing their minds. They were genuinely upset. And I was like, this is what I'm talking about. You guys are always like so defensive, so mad. Your panties get all riled up. It's not even that serious, bro. It's not.
Man, hold on. You lost 400 subscribers? Because of that?
Bam. I was like,
yeah, that's
not a free
petty.
world.
That's petty. That's petty. I gotta agree. That's petty now. Now I'm not gonna unsubscribe to you because
if you believe in your console, stick with it. You know, like that's all right.
Yeah, but I follow a lot of people who talk about Nintendo. I still like their content. I'm not like taking it personal. Sega gamers take it very personal.
Yeah, like you know what's so crazy is back then I took it very, very personal. I just think it's funny now. I think it's funny now, but it's so crazy because I defend Nintendo a lot because I see a lot of people always talking about Nintendo and say, "Oh, Nintendo don't have graphics and stuff like that." I'm like, bro, nobody care about PlayStation, Xbox having more graphics than Nintendo. Nintendo a family console. Why would they be worried about that? It's a reason why they still selling the way they selling.
Okay, so I have another question for you guys and for the chat. So with all this being said, right, we all confirmed, we've seen the documentaries, we know the information, we know how the stuff happened, we know how the gaming crash happened in the 80s, we know all that kind of stuff. Nintendo has been around since the 1800s, not selling games, but they've been around since the 1800s. And in today's world, not having better, supposedly, high quality games than PlayStation and Xbox, Nintendo is considered the bully. Why? Because we won't. I love how I said we, dude. Nintendo, hire a girl, dude. I'm on your team. Because they won't let you hijack their stuff, brick it, all that kind of stuff. How is Nintendo the bully out of all of this? Do you agree, Johnny?
The only reason why I think people say that is because they're gonna bring up the whole Nintendo didn't want to, work with PlayStation. That's what I always hear when they say Nintendo is a bully. That's the only thing I ever heard.
It's consumers. Like they didn't like the Switch 2 prices.
I don't even understand that. Look, if you're a Nintendo fan, you gonna look. This is what somebody always told me. If it's what's expensive to you is not expensive to somebody else. All right.
Yeah.
The same people who say that the Nintendo is expensive will buy $500 Jordans. All right. Like you will buy a $500 purse. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever you find. It's not expensive to you. It's like, okay, this I find value in. I don't find value in this, so this is expensive to me. That's what I always say. Whatever you find value in, you'll find a way to get it because you want it. Simple as that.
All my figures.
I didn't care about Nintendo being $500. Like I don't care. I got Nintendo Switch 2 right here. Like.
Okay, well, they also complain about emulation, right? That Nintendo has a problem with emulation, copyright issues, all that kind of stuff. Now, of course, I only follow Nintendo, but I don't I don't seem to hear as much of this slander with PlayStation and Xbox, and they had actually put a lot of these stipulations in their contracts way before Nintendo did. Nintendo was just the first one to announce it out loud, like, hey, we're doing this. People are like, whoa, this is jacked up. So Nintendo, people, same thing like with my video, how like I lost all the subscribers and I was gaining subscribers, but they weren't commenting. It was like Nintendo fans were like scared to like be verbal. I'm like, okay, why though?
Well, they already knew the answer, so they didn't want to like beat it down, right?
I'm like, dude,
then,
back the sister up, dude.
The way the video was set up, I can understand the Sega people felt like they had to, stand
back
up.
Their stuff up.
Yeah, defend themselves or whatever. Nintendo was just like, yep, that's right. I'm gonna move on over here because that's information that I already knew.
I guess so. I mean, I'm the same way. If I like content, I'll just subscribe to it. And then I did see another YouTuber say that that person said that they were sick and tired of Nintendo fanboys and fangirls because we're bullies. And I was like, okay, I'm a Nintendo fangirl, but I don't consider myself a bully. If I don't like something, I just respond to it.
I've never heard. That's interesting. I don't
That's
even know
what I said in the comments. I said, that's interesting. I didn't know that there were Nintendo fanboy girl bullies. What are you talking about?
You're a bully because you're throwing facts.
That's
why, because you're throwing facts, and it eats at people. So whenever you keeping it 100, people don't like that.
Johnny, I just want you to know that you are welcome to be on this stream anytime.
Anytime, every time.
We will definitely have you back. Okay, so we're gonna dial it back, and we're gonna go back towards the better between the consoles. And so I feel like we kind of fell off though on the beat 'em ups. Is it safe to say in the chat, y'all, that you guys had Streets of Rage and that's it?
I would say so. I mean, I think there are probably a few that are on both consoles, but I would argue at least the ones that I'm thinking of are
Hold on, I didn't see the comment. I just saw the $2. Thank you. We appreciate that so much. And I'm looking fine tonight. Was that with or without my glasses? Either way, thank you so much. Let me find out if I look good today. I can get $2. Let's go. Appreciate you though. Okay, what were you saying?
I mean, I think like there probably are some beat 'em ups that were on both consoles.
Altered Beast, they said Altered Beast and
I saw someone bring up Final Fight, right? See, Final Fight
on Sega
CD, but I would argue that Final Fight, if you were to ask, out of, I don't know, 1,000 people, 100 people, like if they knew what the game was, I'm sure they would say Super Nintendo on that. And so, was it really a successful game on Sega?
What year did it come out?
I don't really know. But that's just how I feel.
When did Sega CD come out?
The Sega CD was a failure though. Like,
well, when did it come out though?
The Sega CD, that was
that to be like way after the NES.
1990.
Right, Super Nintendo was early 90s.
1994, was it in the 4 or 5?
Yeah, Final Fight was like 92, 93, all up in there. Like it was early.
Yeah. So I would say the Nintendo world still gets the dub on that one.
Yeah, we get the dub on that. Okay. So you guys had Streets of Rage. Good for you. That was great. All right, now here you go. This is where you get to shine. Jonnystarrgames. Which was a better console between Sega and Nintendo when it came to fighters?
Sega.
You don't have to smile. You could have just said it.
Sega all day.
Just because you guys had Blood with Mortal Kombat?
And Streets of Rage 2.
Streets of Rage 2, but Street Fighter looked nice on there too.
Streets of Rage, I mean, Street Fighter got released for both at the same time? You said both.
Street Fighter looked nice on Genesis.
So Sega was designed to be more of an arcade style, right?
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
the arcade games did better on those consoles and on the Sega.
Killer Instinct was good too. I seen that in the chat. Somebody said that.
So yeah,
I feel like I Googled it. Oh, I did. So,
Yeah.
just for fun, I asked AI, what's a better console? No, now it wants to shut down. So, essentially what it did say, and you guys can check yourselves.
Nah, fighting games was better on Sega. Go ahead,
What?
my bad. They was better on Sega. I'm sorry.
What game was better on Sega?
The fighting games,
fighting games in
period.
general?
It was better on Sega at the time.
I'm not arguing that. I
Yeah.
do agree.
Yeah.
The whole way with Sega jumping on the scene was, yes, they were targeting teenagers, and all that kind of stuff that young adults, well, they're teenagers, would want to see, which is blood, and more like edgy type stuff where Nintendo just had like Mario flopping around, right? So yeah, it definitely appealed to, teenagers and stuff like that because you guys had that stuff. Was Street Fighter
Sega
launched
should've
on
just
Sega at the same time?
A Street Fighter around just at the same time. That's what you said. You said was Nintendo around with Street Fighter at the same time?
Was Street Fighter launched on Sega?
But they both were.
I don't know. I didn't have a Sega.
No, they both were on. They were both on both. It was on both consoles. Street Fighter 2.
So there was blood on Street Fighter as well.
No. That wasn't blood. It's just it looked the design looked better. The graphic, the fighting style was better. The fighting it was better. Street Fighter was better, definitely on Sega.
I'd have to.
You can look it up, but side by side, you can look that up.
I can look it up right now. My eyes are going to tell me it was better on Nintendo.
They'll show you the comparison. Yes,
Exactly.
it was better on Sega.
We don't have to wait.
It was
I'm
better.
gonna do this right now.
And then you guys ended up getting like Ninja Turtles, right? Hyperstone Heist.
Right.
That didn't come out for Nintendo. That was a Sega Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game, which was basically what, chat? Who knows what the Hyperstone Heist game was based off? I'll tell you right now. I'll wait. But no, I can tell you right now. No, I'll wait. Go ahead, chat. Hyperstone Heist for the Ninja Turtles that came out on Sega was what? Who knows? Hyperstone was fire. Ron? No. They were on both. TMT Mania says they were on both. What are we talking about? Street Fighter, Turtles in Time. Thank you. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah,
basically, a changed up Turtles in Time that they put on Sega so you guys could have a Ninja Turtle game, and you guys didn't
Felt
deserve
bad. They felt bad.
What was the Hyperstone Gate? Giorgio, I hope you are well, dude. I'm just gonna put this out there. If you guys like retro gaming type stuff as well, make sure you give Giorgio Arcade a follow. He's got some really dope content on there. He does. Yellow One is in the building. Yellow One, can you tell us what Hyperstone Heist was based? Hyperstone Heist had different content than Turtles in Time, but it was basically a different version of Turtles in Time because you guys wanted what we have.
And Turtles in Time was great. Still is.
Brooklyn Gamer Collector says, why people get mad of the Switch 2 price when you look back at the Neo? Shoot, bro.
yeah.
Started a whole conversation that we're not going to have today.
The price of Neo Geo stuff now. Gosh.
That part, dude. That part. Thank you for that, Brooklyn. That is a topic that we can discuss at another time. I do find it odd that people are upset about the Switch 2 cost, but we'll spend thousands of dollars on Neo Geo games. It'll make no sense. All right, Johnny. Here's your time to chime. Why don't you go ahead and tell us why you love and everything that you loved about Sega. Give us all of it.
Why did I love Sega?
All right, Johnny had to go.
All right.
Like when he got started.
Hey, listen, man. everything. Sonic was everything for me with Sega. All right.
It almost sounded like you're about to say Sega sucks.
No,
Again.
super Sonic. All right, and then let me just fast forward. Let me get the Dreamcast, which is one of my favorites. All right, there was a lot of games on there that I did like, and like, probably games y'all don't even care about, like Fur Fighters. All right, we had Jet Set Radio. That was one of my favorites of all time. It was just a good time. NBA Jam was amazing, you know. Like,
Okay,
agree with
what was
that.
the difference? I think Be Like Black Mike, you brought that up. What was the difference between NBA Jam on the Sega versus the Nintendo?
I mean, it's hard to say. I can't remember completely, but I just feel like it just ran better and looked better. I mean, it was more of like when you play it on the NES, it just felt like you were playing on Super Nintendo, but when you played it on Sega, it felt like you played it on an arcade, right? And so like you always get that different feel on the arcades than you do on the consoles. I mean, that was a long time ago, but I do remember feeling like NBA Jam was different. So I'll give that one to Sega. Like I know it was on both consoles, but they rocked that one for sure.
They did, because Sega was low key, at whatever, 32 bits or whatever, trying to give you the arcade experience.
Yeah.
And we weren't getting that on Nintendo.
Yeah,
We
they died into sports on the Sega. Yeah.
So if that Google that I tried to pull up, it did say that if you ask it which was better, it breaks it down on the different types of genres of games. And sports is one of those games that it said people tend to like the sports games better on Sega. I only played Madden. I didn't play Joe Montana. I didn't play none of that stuff. I only played Madden.
Yeah.
Montana.
You said like that, Joe Montana.
Waterboy, Joe Montana.
I feel like I played that. I played Road Rash. I remember Road Rash being fun, and I could only play that at my friend's house who had a Sega. And then probably NBA Jam. There's probably another game that I'm thinking of, but those were like the very few memories that I had being like, okay, Sega was kind of cool. And then I would go back and play our Super Nintendo. I was like, Sega who?
Sega, right? Sega who? Brooklyn Gamer Collector says Super Nintendo have Final Fight 1, Final Fight 2, and Final Fight 3. But
Nice.
Sega, you guys just had Final Fight 3, right?
Oh, they didn't even have the full. They just love guys so much that they just had to jump straight to him, huh?
Retro, what is Mutant League Football? I do not remember that game.
I don't remember that at all.
League? Retro be playing all types of crazy ass games. I'm so sorry if that came out on the mic, but that gin just hit my throat. It was a little bit deep. Super Nintendo had Turtles Tournament Edition. Yes, so that was cool, right? We had oh wait, Sega, you guys had Tournament Fighters? Johnny, for a fighting type person, you don't know if you guys had Tournament Fighters? You didn't play it?
Yeah, that was.
Nah, I never played that one. I was big. I locked in on Street. Like I said, I locked in on Street Fighter. Street Fighter was my game for a long period of time.
Go ahead and put in the comments if you would love to see Jonnystarrgames catch these hands with me on Street Fighter. I'll be Chun-Li.
Which one though?
All right, listen, I'm telling y'all right now.
Or we can do Turbo, and then I'll be Fei Long.
It's not gonna be no competition.
It is gonna be competition. Okay.
I think y'all would have to figure out which one though.
I talk about a lot of stuff, but I'm just
not the new stuff, the old stuff.
I'm like that. I'm like that. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm like
He's
that.
not like that. He's not. Oh wait, somebody said, what did it say? Mutant League Football was awesome. It was Mortal Kombat Football. That sounds like NFL Blitz. Is it that type of deal? Sounds crazy.
Sounds like it's supposed to be gorier, maybe. If it's like Mortal Kombat. I don't know if I heard of that game.
Giorgio says yes. Giorgio wants to see Johnny catch these
Street Fighter 2.
I'm telling you, it's not gonna be like that. I'm telling you.
I would do
Right.
it, but it can't be a sponsored stream because I can't be held back on the verbiage that I need.
That's fine. We can run a collab stream on Twitch. We can do this. You know,
I'm here for it, bro. I'm
Yeah.
here for it. Okay, so we talked about RPGs. We talked about platformers. We talked about beat 'em ups.
Yes.
We talked about fighters. So RPGs goes to Nintendo. Platformers goes to Nintendo. Beat 'em ups.
Goes to Nintendo.
It goes to Nintendo because y'all only had one game. So
But
you guys
that one
can fight it.
game,
No.
was better than all of y'all. It goes to Sega.
No.
That one game was better than all of y'all.
No.
It wasn't. It wasn't though. It wasn't.
Hey, chat, I'm lying. Streets of Rage
Yes.
Sec.
Go ahead, chat. Tell him he's lying.
Are
Y'all
telling me
know,
right.
y'all know. I know y'all know nothing touching that.
Oh my
Streets of
God.
Rage. I'm sorry.
But did you have?
Beat 'em ups.
But did you have
I-
Mario Kart?
Sports go to Sega.
Yeah, of course we ain't had no Mario Kart. You know.
I thought it said Hand Jam.
Yeah, nothing touching Streets of Rage. I'm sorry. None of
Dude,
y'all beat 'em
I
up.
don't
None
fight.
of them beat 'em ups.
Gosh,
None,
I
none.
don't. Dude, I've
I'm
played
done.
Streets of Rage, and I'm just like, I don't understand it. I think you guys are obsessed
boy-
with Streets of Rage.
But
That's
that boy
all you had,
skates.
dude.
That
Final
boy
Fight is the
skates.
goat.
Why
Hey,
is he on
Team
skate?
Hager in the building. Where y'all at, bro? Team Hager, not Cody, and not Guy.
Team Cody.
They're both-
Team Cody. Da, 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 da.
Okay, so we have a new tally. Thank you. No, eat
I-
like Irving.
Y'all
No.
heard Quint. Y'all hit Quint. Y'all beating up. Yeah, y'all beating me up. They know, man. Beat 'em
Beat 'em
ups,
up to
man.
Sega.
All day. That go to Sega.
Ooh.
That go to Sega. Nah.
I'm
Guys,
being very
y'all-
fair. Oh
y'all,
my
y'all can
God.
have two.
You
Y'all
guys
can have
can't
2 to
have
1.
one,
Y'all can have 2 to 1. Y'all can't have them all now.
one
Wait.
series. You
Wait,
guys have
what's the
one
black characters?
series.
But that one series was enough.
Do you
to
guys
beat out
have
any of y'all.
do you guys have what's that called? Pilgrim, Scott the Pilgrim or whatever? Did you guys have that? Do you guys have that on Sega? I'll wait for the chat. I need to know. Do you guys have Scott the Pilgrim or Riverside? God, Jesus, no. You guys do not get beat 'em ups. We have hella beat 'em ups, bro.
Them beat 'em ups were not great as Streets of Rage.
TX says nope. Eat Like Irving says nope. You guys had Streets of Rage. That's it. We had Final Fight. We had Double Dragon. We had Scott the Pilgrim, and we had Riverside. We had all
Let's
that.
look it up.
Dude.
Best beat 'em up game of all time. Let's look it up.
You
Best
said-
beat 'em
We
up
didn't have the
game
Michael Jackson. We didn't want the
game
Michael
of
Jackson.
all time.
That game is
We
weak.
didn't need Michael Jackson, bro.
The best
What is
beat 'em
Fighting
game. The
Vapor?
best beat 'em up game of all time goes
Is?
to Streets of Rage 2.
No.
Yes,
No.
you can look it up. This
Well,
is facts.
I want to play it. I've only played one Streets of Rage, and that was Streets of Rage 4.
I feel like I went back and played.
That's why you
Streets of
okay.
Rage
That's why
2.
you talk. But that's why you talking like that.
What are you talking about? I played Streets of Rage because it was on
Only played
Nintendo.
Streets of Rage 4. Okay, so we telling you how great Streets of Rage was. You
But-
don't know.
The one series. I played Streets of Rage 4, and,
And
I was
I'm telling you, that one Streets of Rage game beat y'all beat 'em ups.
Bro,
I'm telling you, it was that great.
I got off of Streets of Rage 4 and plugged in my old Super Nintendo and played Final
Final
Fight.
Fight.
So I can hear Mike Hager say, "Here, I need that in my life. Every now and then I need, if you guys ever see me in a con, just whisper in my ear, "Here, I'm here for it, bro." I want to hear it.
I have a hard time putting Streets of Rage 2 above Turtles in Time and Final Fight.
Wrong.
And I feel like Streets of Rage, especially because it came after it, is just like they use Final Fight as a blueprint. Maybe they came out with some
It's the
banger
fanboy
music,
talk
right?
here.
Everyone
It's
talks
the
about the
fanboy
music
talk
of
right
Streets
here,
of Rage
y'all.
2.
It's the fanboy talk right here. That's what's going on right now.
I mean,
we're gonna use excuses now.
He's making a valid point, though. He's making a valid point, though.
and, I mean, I did have to look it up, but both of those games came out before Final Fight and Turtles in Time. came out before Streets of Rage 2, and I actually didn't realize that Final Fight came out in the late 90s. Gosh dang. But coming out in 1989 and being that good,
That part.
good, and
That
then Streets of Rage came out
part.
3 years later. I mean, come
That
on,
part.
that was a copy and paste, and then they busted out, you know, a composer and was like, "Oh, we gonna make this music fire," because that's what all you people talk about, right? And then everyone's like, "Streets of Rage," just because you were like the whole time doesn't mean that the game is better.
But see, chat, this is why it's never going to end, because they want to have every category and say we're better in everything.
No,
See,
we
this is
gave
what-
you the fighters. We gave you the fighters, and we're gonna give you the sports. We're gonna do that.
I gave you NBA Jam.
Thank you.
Don't worry. I already know.
Toro.
Don't let them do it, Johnny. Streets of Rage
Wait a
better than
minute.
Final Fight. Plus,
I
Sega
don't
had
know.
Golden Axe series.
Look at this, dude. I don't know if I'm saying this right. Quintoro, first of all, I feel like I rolled my R's. So I feel like I got that.
That was a first. Yeah, I was like, what?
$5, which I appreciate, because Be Like Black Mike 5 needs the money. He's getting ready to have a baby. But then you had the audacity to say Streets of Rage is better than Final Fight.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Whoa.
Hey,
All
what?
Thank you, though. Thank you so much.
What Ice Cube said on Friday? Yes. Yes.
Ain't no way, dude. Who's your main? What are your characters? Axel. What's a black guy's name?
Oh, the black guy. Oh,
wow,
Adam,
you don't even know your characters.
Adam. You talking about Streets of Rage, right?
Yes, none of them
Yeah,
can
Adam.
touch Mike Hager or Cody or Guy, dude. You guys have no moves.
First of all, doesn't Axel look like Cody?
Cody, yes, he does look like Cody. Why is that?
That is
Y'all
Cody.
I see y'all didn't say Blaze. I see y'all didn't say Max.
That game is copy and paste. And they, again, copy, paste, music, boom. Banger.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
That is copy and
Lord
paste, bro.
Jesus.
And you know what? I'm gonna alert them because
Oh, Lord
they
Jesus.
owe them some money for sure.
No.
For sure. Twitchy5 is in the building. We see you, Twitchy. How are you? The fact that you said Streets of Rage is better, you are now banned. You're gone.
Skates was
Start banning
Skates was
people.
that deal. Skates was that deal.
Heck no. Who is Skates, dude?
You don't know who Skate is?
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's right.
I know
you
who
didn't say it.
Final
That's
Fight
right.
people are. I don't know who
That's
Sega
right.
people are.
That's right.
Was
Right,
it,
that's
he
right.
was on
You didn't
skates, right? And he was always like
Skating?
bouncing.
Yeah.
Corner.
Yeah.
I can't.
Jump on your head and punch.
You guys have
jump on your
one
head, start
series.
punching in the head. Yeah.
You guys have one series. You
But
can't claim a category with one series. You can't. And let me remind you. Let me remind you.
Sucks.
Y'all forgot you
And
had
so do
Cody
you.
as a character.
Hi, I'm Queen G22. Sega sucks. And so do you.
Hey, look. So since she wanted to say that about Final Fight, right? Oh, y'all took, Final Fight and y'all made y'all Streets of Rage. Okay, so we made Final Fight better. Is that what you're saying?
We came before you guys.
No.
That's what
We made
she
y'all-
said. But we came before you.
You
How
guys,
you gonna make our stuff better?
I'm
when
not letting
Final Fight
them
1 was
take the
freaking
beat.
the goat?
I'm not letting them take the beat 'em ups. I'm not letting them take that.
Oh, you're gonna take the beat.
I know.
you took a template of a successful game, you put it on a console that was not as great, you took the main character and gave him a different name, and then you came out with good music, and then I feel like Sega
Better
fans are just
moves.
really
Better moves.
maybe I can't say yes or no to that, but
Yes.
yeah, he said I'll say yes.
Yes.
I mean, it came out 3 years later, so maybe. And then Sega fans just kind of hang on to that game, and I'm just kind of like, can we say that is, instead of saying Streets of Rage 2, can we just say that's Final Fight 1.2?
Revised.
No.
yeah, revised.
You can't. No, we
Multiverse. Is that what we're saying now?
Oh, Dark Side, you haven't even seen me at my best at my final form yet. You haven't even seen me yet.
No,
But
I'll leave the stream before that.
Well, so will I. I will end
Come
screen
out.
before I get to final form. I'll be like, We're done. But yes, Streets of Rage. I do agree with Be Like Black Mike 5. You guys took an amazing concept by Nintendo. And then like low key like turned it into like a Final Fight Double Dragon type look. You know, just bring it down some. And then we're like, here's an amazing product, and then we're gonna slap some soundtrack behind it that mesmerized you guys. I will say the Streets of Rage soundtrack is fire. But better than Final Fight? Oh no.
Yes. Yes.
Wait, the game or the soundtrack?
I said the soundtrack is fire.
Everything.
Well, the soundtrack's probably better than Final Fight. I don't know. I'd have
That's
to.
what I'm saying, but not the game.
No, not the game itself. I mean, the health bar looks the same. A lot of games did that back then. Some of these bad dudes look the same. I mean, come on. No.
You guys get two categories. You get fighting and you get sports. And that's only because that's what Google says. Because I had a great time playing Madden on Super Nintendo. I did.
Yeah.
And we have Sonic. So,
I mean,
Cardinal 80 NC.
You guys don't have a Sonic.
We don't need a Sonic. We have freaking Mario, Kirby, Donkey Kong, and freaking Link, bro. We have the whole squad, dude. We have everyone. Who wants to come up on Smash Bros? Everyone wants to be a character on Smash Bros. On Nintendo's game. Everyone. I'm just saying. Those aren't bad.
Hey, companies need money, man. They gotta be smart.
So before we end this, I feel like, have we covered all of the categories? RPGs, platformers, fighters, sports. Is action adventure? I feel like Shinobi and stuff like that counts as like action adventure.
What's it? We had what? Yakuza.
Sorry, what?
How do I say that name? Y'all know what I'm talking about, right?
You mean like Yakuza?
Yakuza? I don't know how to say it. I don't. I know it's a good game though. I know it's a good game.
Are you saying Yakuza?
Yeah.
You're talking about a game.
Yeah, that
well,
game.
I mean, those are Sega games, but they weren't on Sega consoles, right? I mean, I don't know how far back Yakuza goes.
I know it was published by Sega though.
Hold on.
Yeah. Like I played
before I get up.
Yeah.
What happened?
Go ahead. No, I was gonna say I've only played Yakuza 0, and that game was cool. Like I know it's a Sega game.
Mm-hmm.
I had a lot of fun. Spent a lot of hours on that game. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right there. Yeah. There it is. Yeah, that was a cool game. If I had the energy, because I played that game, I would go through and play the rest of them.
Who is it published by?
It's published by
Sega. That's Sega. That's Sega. Yeah.
We doing our thing as being Look, we understand where we at these days. We are great publishers. Okay.
That is a Sega game that never came out on a Sega console.
We are
maybe
great.
It did, but I don't think it did.
We are great for business. We are great publishers. Okay.
I do agree.
So once again, we are making Nintendo great.
I mean,
you're making us great again. Is that what you're saying?
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Wow.
So much, Carter.
That's not okay. Okay, so let me, if I can get this back up, it keeps, I don't think I'm Xing, I think it keeps
overall, but overall, we get it, right? You see how we help each other?
And so do you. Hi.
Hold on.
And it sounds like
right? That's all I'm saying. And number 4, and this is, I've said my 3 points. Now, this is where I'm going to wrap it up, and this is where I'm going to say something that you might find incredibly shocking. I love everything that has to do with gaming history. Have you not seen my game room? I have ColecoVision and television, Ataris, what's this thing, a TurboGrafx, I mean, Neo Geo. I respect Channel F. I mean, everything that has done something in the gaming history that has put us where we are today in the gaming world. And that includes Sega Genesis, or just Sega. I mean, come on. I did a whole video on modifying my Sega Game Gear and how excited I was to modify this thing. If I truly, truly, truly hated Sega, would I have one of these? No, I would not. I have a Sega emulator. I don't really play it that much, but I do have a Sega emulator. So understand that all of the Sega slander is completely all in fun, but you continue to fuel.
Okay, I don't need to say all that part. I was about to say some stuff. But Chuck Taylor says Channel F. If you know about Channel F, put Channel F in the comments. Respect to you. Yes. I love Sega and its part that it played. I don't agree with how they came onto the scene, but everything is history. And Nintendo absolutely did say, this is not cool. So we're going to go ahead and shut this down. So shout out to Sega. And Sega knows that their role is better off publishing games.
Publishing games.
Right? Versus creating consoles. So I'm a fan. Johnny, any last words before we conclude this stream?
Yeah, I think I speak for every Sega fan in this chat that we are hoping. I know we dream a lot. Because I know I still dream that Sega will come back with a console.
God, I'm
the only one who feel like that. If I'm the only one who ever feel like that, like I just hope they come back just one more time.
They tried that. They're not coming back.
They're not coming back, bro.
No, but I appreciate you having me on here. I really do. This it was definitely fun. It was a great opportunity. It's fun. I love it.
Be like Black Mike 5. What about you?
What about me? What? I'm not thanking you for putting me on. I belong here. No.
You have any closing words about Nintendo? Jesus.
I mean, I think Nintendo did better things. I think Nintendo has a lot more better games, a variety of games. Sega has their place in history. You can say what you want about them, maybe pushing Nintendo or whatever. It probably would have ended up the same, but I can't deny that Sega came out and still has with some cool titles, and so hopefully they continue their success with that. But please don't come out with a different console. It's not going to work. Just keep doing what you're doing, and just just come out with the cool game. Say, hey, Nintendo, play this. Hey, Xbox, play this. Hey, PlayStation, play this. Whatever, and then we can still talk about Sega in the future rather than it being like a dying brand that. Treat it like Blockbuster. Be like, oh, I remember back in my day when I, used to play Sega. We don't want that. So
yeah,
we don't.
Well, I just say this, like, thank you, Nintendo, for continuously giving us amazing games. I got to give it to you, Sega. We don't have a console no more, but thank you, Nintendo, for sticking to your guns and not trying to. Fight with PlayStation and Xbox, because Nintendo has great things going on. And I love it. They're going to continue to stick around, and I do love that. So, hey, shout out to Nintendo. They're doing their thing. But Sega, thank you for publishing games and making Nintendo great.
Okay, that's enough. Last chance for the giveaway. #Team Gaming. If you put that in the comments, you will be automatically entered into the giveaway before we conclude this. Also, once we conclude this stream, if there is a particular topic that you would like us to discuss, obviously we'll have Jonnystarrgames back in the future so we can talk about PlayStation. But if there's any topic in particular that you would like us to talk about, make sure you put in the comments after the stream is ended so that we'll peep it. But yes, #Team Gaming. And then also... I want to switch this to Johnny.
Yes.
Where can people find you, and what type of content do you post about?
So I do show my love for Sega. I do love.
We've had enough of it, Johnny.
Wait. Come on. All right, we're done with the stream. Good night.
Good night. Everyone have a good night.
I like to make a lot of nostalgia, like reaction posts. I love retro. I also been getting involved in doing skits now, gamer comedy skits. So yeah, you can follow me, Jonnystarrgames, on all my social platforms. Yeah, you guys going. I got a lot of things coming for you guys, man. So if you want to follow, give me a follow, subscribe. Appreciate you. But yes, I do fight streams a lot on Twitch as well. And I'm a variety gamer, but I just love making people laugh and bringing entertainment. That's all.
Yeah, give Jonnystarrgames a follow or a sub on YouTube. He's Jonnystarrgames on TikTok and Instagram, and he's got good content. I mean, give him a follow, take a look at it. If you don't like it, then unfollow him. But I promise you, you're gonna like it. Give him a shot. He's got good stuff. So let's see. Hashtag team gaming, right? Because we love everything that has to do with all the history, all that kind of stuff. Let's take a look where we're at. Okay, we have some entries. So let me see if I can find this thing. Oh, okay. Let's add this up. Boom. Hashtag team gaming. Let's go.
Yeah. Okay, Zari. Yeah.
Ooh, sorry. Ooh, I got a special gift for your ass. Yeah, I had to drop that one on that one. Yes.
Hey, consider this you know, a gift for that butt whooping I gave you on Mario Kart.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Zari, that's between you and Be Like Black Mike 5, but I will say this. He was talking a lot of madness about Mario Kart, and like Kevin Hart, you're going to learn today, sir. So, Johnny, you need to post on my Patreon when you have your community days so that we can hop on there and harass y'all. That'll be fun.
For Mario Kart?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I do Mario Kart a lot on Saturdays and on Mondays.
If it's deluxe, I can.
Oh,
it's deluxe.
If it's the the new one,
I could do both. I could do both. You know, and depending on what time is good for you. I normally on Saturdays do 8 p.m. Eastern time. But if we need to find out a time that's good for y'all, let me know. We can. Y'all know me. I promote I promote like crazy.
Well, you don't promote on my Patreon. Yeah.
I got you. I got you. I promote them there too. I got you.
Yeah, promote them there too.
It's a lot of apps. It's a lot of apps. I'm like, I have so much.
Social media is crazy.
A lot of platforms.
For real, it's too much. That's why I don't get on everything. I'm not on Threads yet because I'm too old. I can't juggle all this stuff.
Yeah. You clutter your mind real quick.
Yeah. Nitro_Blue Gaming is another one I want to shout out. He was the winner of my last giveaway. Actually, him and his beautiful wife. If you guys are in
check out their streams.
Generous.
I was having so much fun on their stream the other day.
Thank you, Zari. I appreciate it.
How your knees with all that dancing, man?
And the Michelangelo impersonation was fun.
That was
great.
It's like
that was great. Yes, consider giving Nitro_Blue Gaming, him and his wife. They're starting out and they're funny, they're entertaining, they're great to watch. Give them a follow as well on Twitch or on YouTube.
They're amazing. I definitely be in their streams. They're amazing people.
They are amazing. Retro Bear, of course. The problem is with Retro Bear is that he's too toxic. That's the problem. But if you're for that, give him a follow as well.
Wait, Queen. He toxic. He toxic, but who the toxic king?
Oh, you are, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, you have that.
Yeah.
I think that we can conclude this stream saying Nintendo was the winner tonight, right? The debate is over. We don't have to talk about this anymore. We're done, right? We're done.
Sega had their place. They did some good things.
2-1.
But what's better overall is
Nintendo. Yeah.
That's
it's so hard for us to come out and say that.
I couldn't get it up there, dude. That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Wait, yes I can. Yes I can. We got to have one more before we go.
Sucks. And so do you. Hi.
You know, real quick. You know that episode with SpongeBob with the script with ate the Krusty Krab sandwich.
Yes.
It's hard for me to say Nintendo one.
I know.
It's hard.
Evil
I know.
face
It's hard.
the way you say that.
I know. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Yes. Yes. Put in the comments if you have a particular topic that you would like for us to discuss. Me and Be Like Black Mike 5. And then of course, we'll definitely have Jonnystarrgames again in the future. Put in the comments if there's a topic that you want us to talk about. For all my Patreon people that showed up today, yes, you will be hearing from me in the chat very, very soon. Appreciate everyone for showing out. Zari, you will be getting a gift from me and Be Like Black Mike 5. I'm Queen G22.
I'm Be Like Black Mike 5.
And I'm Jonnystarrgames.
Let's go. I can do this, y'all. I got this. Everybody have a good night.
Peace.
Peace out.
Bitch, I got problems with